Ada Reynolds.
I'm Sophie Reynolds.
I'm Charlotte Sanford, and we're in 6th grade at West Bend Middle School in Nashville, Tennessee. This is our invention, the Brilliant Brownstone, which is a manual writing prompt generator that is designed to help creative writers start or continue stories.
Each of the 3 stories of the Brownstone contains a unique reel of either prompts, character descriptions, or settings. The reel in the bottom story contains prompts, the second character descriptions, and the third settings. The separate cards on these reels can be used to start a new story or to add another element or twist to an existing one. There are also writing utensils on the roof of the Brilliant Brownstone.
We are all writers, and this is how we uncovered the problem of writer's block. We wanted to invent something cute, clever, and effective to help give inspiration to writers of all ages. We are passionate about helping people with the same problem that we had, and this passion inspired us to create the Brilliant Brownstone.
We conducted thorough patent searches and researched other prompt generators such as those in websites and books. For example, WriterIgniter.com, SeventhSanctum.com, and Piccadilly 300 writing prompts. None of them are manual, which means they are not as effective as our Brownstone.
Scientific studies by Pam A. Mueller of Princeton University and Daniel M. Oppenheimer of the University of California, Los Angeles have shown that writing down notes manually leads to a more complete processing of the information than typing those notes does.
This same principle also applies to writing stories. Therefore, the Brilliant Brownstone is a more sufficient prompt generator than those in books or online.
And now, Sophie and Ada will demonstrate how to put the reels into the Brownstone, how to obtain your story starters, and how to take the reels out.
To open the Brownstone, lift up the levels using the hinges on the side.
If you want to put the reels into the Brownstone, always start from the bottom story. However, for the sake of this demonstration, we will be starting from the top. Open the roof of the Brownstone and slide the rod partially out of the side using the knob. Then, slide the reel onto the rod, and before replacing the rod, pull the end of the paper through the slit in the back of the Brownstone. Make sure the paper is straight and lined up, and then replace the rod.
To obtain your story starters, simply cut or tear off the first card of each reel. For example, the setting of your story would be an isolated place, one of the small islands off the coast of Australia in the 20th century. With these elements of a story, you can create an amazing story.
Thank you, Sophie and Ada. The way we arrived at this particular solution was by discussing different options and finally arriving at the solution of a cute manual generator with 3 different categories.
As mentioned earlier, scientific studies have shown that doing certain things manually proves to be more rewarding than doing things digitally. This information and similar research helped us to better understand our ideas and motivations for the Brilliant Brownstone.
At first, our 3-category writing prompt generator was designed as simply a tall, rectangular box. As our ideas developed, the box changed from a house to a brownstone to the Brilliant Brownstone. Our invention design ended up extremely unique and complex, so it required a lot of testing. We started testing by pulling paper through the slit in the back of the Brownstone, and we realized that it was difficult. We widened the 3 slits by running the tip of a pencil through them. We also tested the best order in which to replace the reels, how well the hinges worked, etc.
We decided to use receipt paper for the reels rather than paper wrapped around cardboard tubes. Additionally, before settling on hinges, we tried to attach the floors with Lego pieces. We planned to hot glue pieces to the top and bottom of each floor so that they could interlock, but the hot glue did not stick to the Legos.
Testing was quite a challenge, but we were able to overcome it by thinking of new ways to build our Brownstone.
The Brilliant Brownstone improves environmental conditions because it is made almost entirely out of recycled materials, specifically cardboard, which we chose because it is cheap, durable, and recyclable. The Brownstone also positively impacts social conditions because it has LGBTQ+ characters and therefore will make people feel more included.
We agreed that if the Brownstone would become a real product, we would sell it for $29.95. We also would like to make a few modifications to the design, including using reusable cards instead of reels, and so that they could be shuffled and replaced. Additionally, it would be nice to create different genre packs and decorations for the Brilliant Brownstone.
Overall, the Invention Convention was a very positive experience, and we have all learned how to be better inventors, writers, artists, and friends because of it.
We hope you're staying safe during this time.